Now, for Matiang'i, there are so many things to say about it, but let's try chew what we can. First of all, it's important, and it's not just what we've said in the past, but it's a common phrase within the law-making world that when you are coming up with a law, ensure that you give it so strong ropes that even if the worst of your enemies were to wake up in the morning and they're in control, you'll still sleep. But that a lot of times doesn't work. And we've seen that happen time and again. I'll give you an example using this same issue. You know, there's this thing about the cybersecurity laws, the Act, Section 23. It's one that the former CS really used to crack down on a section of media, specifically bloggers. A lot of times, even though it's come short in court repeatedly, now the same law is actually being used against him. Sometimes when we do these things, let us always remember that somebody else could use them against us. Who knew that the same law that the larger than life Matiang'i used to actually bring down bloggers would be used against him? But be that as it may, it's also important to speak to Kenya Kwanza. Kenya Kwanza must grow up. You know, they are behaving like small boys. We know that they have got a problem with Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta. Why are they dealing with smaller people like Matiang'i? Why can't they just bring it on instead of saying Mutu wa Maziwa, Mutu wa Gas and the others? Why can't they just be bold and deal with those two gentlemen? Because it looks like they've got a bone to chew with them. So going around with Matiang'i, everybody knows where I come from. They say that if something is knocking at the back end of your door, it's actually looking for you. It has no business with the walls, it's looking for you. So Matiang'i is part and parcel of the wall that then made Uhuru Kenyatta and of course Raila Odinga for the handshake. They actually need to grow up and just be men. Can they face them? We do not need to be in places where the deputy president is talking about, I will be releasing names. We have got institutions in this country. There is EACC, there is DCI. They are all manner of institutions. The same things that they were complaining about. And they swore during their swearing in that we will not go back to using, and the president has been on record quoted that we will not use the state agencies. We will not politicize them. What are they doing now? They are doing the same thing. So for Kenya Kwanza, it's important that they grow up because somebody must be an adult in the house. We can't all be behaving like children. On the other side, the opposition is behaving like children. They are rolling on the floor, promising earthquake, everything, mass action and revolution. And the government on the other side is also throwing tantrums. So who grows up in this house called Kenya? Kenya Kwanza must grow up because at least they have got the tab of leadership. But then, two things are happening here. That as they politicize state agencies, they actually are weakening their own government. And then they are harming state, and of course, eventually destroying the country, like he said earlier on. So this Matiang'i thing, the less I said about it, why I'm using the word grow up is because this thing can be settled silently out there. Write to Matiang'i, let him show up at DCI, let him respond to those issues. There's too much drama about nothing. Because if it's about something about his property that the state finds fishy, like everybody else, he should be accountable. Why should they do so much drama about it? Why would the DCI be behaving like they're taking orders from somewhere? A simple interrogation like, did you say these things or did you not say these things, should not take 8 hours to a point where you're having the former prime minister showing up and then threats about storming into DCI. You know, things that border on the edge of the law. We don't want to get there.
All right.
Yeah.